welcome back. Joining us for our third conversation for the day are representatives from the La Isla Bonita. We have in studio Mr. Jorge Aldana, who is the Local Economic Development Officer for the San Pedro Town Council. And we have DJ Holiday / DJ Triller. We have Brian Holiday, who is an entertainer and promoter on the island. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Good morning, and thank you for having us on your show.
So we can imagine all the festivities happening in San Pedro are already kicking because tomorrow is Holy Thursday. Tell us about what's happening on the front as it relates to the agenda of the Town Council.
So what is happening, the grounds are being set at this time.
Okay.
We're working with different people to get the ground worked up now. And as you know, when you think about San Pedro and Easter, you want to think about the beach.
Yeah.
You want to think about sea. You want to think about the type of entertainment and the level of security. 4 things. And so we are working on all 4 angles. As we speak, some of our beaches are getting the last finishing touch, so that we can, as you know, with the sargassum.
Yeah.
We have
the sargassum problem again this year?
It will be around this time of the year. You'll find that, and so you'll begin to lose some of that beach. So what the Town Council have done is that we have extended the beach a little bit to accommodate our visitors who want to enjoy our beaches. And on the ground where the festivities will happen, the Central Park, you see the nice fresh touch of paint, you know, and a little in preparation of the Easter. Our stage is being put in place. Also, we have extended part of the beach. We're beginning to throw about 25 truckloads of sand.
Near the Central Park?
Near the Central Park on the beach, so that we can have accommodate some of the entertainment that we are having.
Okay.
And so that's what is happening on the ground in preparation of the big event, which is Holy Saturday and Easter Sunday.
Now, obviously, because I don't want to get in trouble with people from Placencia, San Pedro is one of the top destinations for Easter.
So we say top 2, right?
So we'll say one of the top.
I will be biased and I will say it is the top.
Yeah. But here's, I want to start off with just one of the most practical questions. Is there room available for people to stay in San Pedro at this point?
If you're looking to stay in the downtown area, chances there is a 90% probability that the more reasonable hotels are fully booked.
Yeah.
There are rooms. I checked with some of the hoteliers this week while we were finalizing some of our stuff. There are rooms, but there are the more middle class, upper class rooms.
Ones, yeah.
And then the resorts are not 100% booked. So there are opportunities for you to go. People go and spend time with their family, they with their family, with friends and so forth. If you want to party in San Pedro and go this Easter, there is still room available for you.
Now, Jorge, one of the things I know that the Town Council has to prepare for is just the number of persons that will be on the island, who will be coming in by boats, by planes. The golf carts are probably all rented out, most likely. What do you do to prepare for this many people on the island?
So what happened is that we are working with the police department, the Coast Guard. We have a meeting set with all transport, police, Coast Guard to finalize what will be how we will operate for that weekend. We are also having, we're meeting with the Red Cross, so we ensure that we have, from a safety perspective, all bases are covered. Like any other place, you'll see additional personnel on the ground to ensure that first and foremost, the safety of our visitors is not compromised. And so that is what we're doing from a Town Council. We're coordinating basically with these entities to ensure that our island remain as crime-free as possible. And we don't guarantee, because you know how things may happen, but from a safety perspective, we are doing that coordination with the different entities.
Now, not to be removed from what is currently taking place, we know that very recently there was the video of the policemen discharging their weapons in public following a fight at a bar. I think a lot of people are perhaps concerned about whether efforts have been made to ensure that
this will not be repeated, and that they will feel safe in the with the current police officers that are on the island. That's probably been an internal issue for you guys, but what have you done, or what can you say to ensure visitors that they can feel safe on the island?
So I can't speak for the police department.
Absolutely.
But I will speak from the council's position.
Yeah.
The mayor was the mayor of San Pedro, as you guys know. He was interviewed by Channel 5, and he condemned the situation. We met with the police department in San Pedro. It is a very unfortunate, and it's a very isolated case in terms that it does not reflect the day-to-day operation of the police department. It's an isolated case, and we're happy to know that the police department is dealing with that issue. We have been assured that officers have been spoken to, especially in terms of handling with this crowd coming in for Easter, to ensure that they are a bit more professional in the way they go about doing certain operations.
Okay.
So from the town council perspective, I know the mayor has met with the officer commanding, Mr. Henry Jamot. He's a very hardworking officer, but again, he can't be around 24/7 around his police officers. So I know that that has been dealt with internally.
Yeah.
We have moved far beyond that, and now our focus now is to ensure that the people are safe for the Easter holiday.
So people are safe. And
Most definitely people are safe. That's where it leads to recommending all party goers, whether San Pedro or any other part of the district for the Easter weekend or even abroad, consume wisely and be responsible for yourself first and foremost. No?
Yeah. Sure.
But safety-wise, I mean, it's
always safe.
You don't have to worry about it.
Brian, I appreciate your perspective, because you are a promoter and a DJ, and you host huge events anytime it's a busy weekend in San Pedro, so you have an idea of what to expect.
Yes.
What's your advice in terms of finding the right places to enjoy yourself that fits what you're looking for? So if I just want to have drinks and relax versus really jump into the party scene, what's your recommendations?
Start off smooth, early morning.
Yeah.
Not talking about our event, but you can have your breakfast and what's not. Enjoy a walk on the beach, and I think we will be starting our music probably somewhere around 10 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be up early, starting the entertainment for everyone.
Yeah.
As you know, San Pedro is a big town.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to do for everyone, and there's a lot of hot spots for you guys to visit.
Yeah.
Even when they don't have where they won't have the events along the beaches, there are a lot of little local places on the beach that you can sit and relax if you want to be away from the hustle and bustle. But the idea is for you to come to San Pedro and enjoy the festivities that we are putting in place. It's open, it's free, and we are doing it for the people of Belize to enjoy. Our visitors who come to visit San Pedro to get a taste of what is Belize.
So your Easter Splash is your premier event. All right, tell us about this event.
So this is one of a series of events that is being planned in the pipeline for San Pedro. I don't know if you're aware of the policy, the National Tourism Master Plan 2030, and it calls for investment in the entertainment sector that will complement our beach activities, our water activities. And so the San Pedro Town Council, through the Cultural Committee, which I chair, is working along with the music industry in San Pedro to ensure that we improve the music industry. And one of the things that came out from that is the formation of the first of its kind in San Pedro, the DJ Association. So San Pedro is the first municipality that has a DJ association. We managed to bring them together, and so we came up with a number of events that will be part of the branding of San Pedro. And this will be the first ever, but it is something that will be an annual event now.
Now this is big in most locations that you go to for vacation, a big grand beach party, and that's what you're putting off in the middle of San Pedro town.
In the Central Park area.
So tell us about what type of preparations. People who haven't seen this before won't know what to expect. So tell us what you should tell people about coming out from 10 a.m. in the morning, enjoying music, drinks, food, the works.
So Well, you could speak about the lineup.
Yeah.
In terms of entertainment, we have, I think most, if not all, DJs from San Pedro on the lineup. Apart from the Belizean artists, we have Miss Tanya Carter from Belize City. We have Andy Dre from Corozal. I think we have a hot new artist from Belmopan, which is Stig. And then we also added Miss Ernestine. And also Tierra Shine.
Tierra Shine.
Ooh.
So we have a little bit of reggae, dancehall, hip hop, and soca, Belizean, the Belizean style.
And these are some of the top Belizean musicians in the country. So
and it'll be free to enjoy all of these.
This is open air in the Central Park area of San Pedro. It is the center of town.
Yeah.
And you are at the park where it's easily accessible to the beach. And what will complement the activities is that we have our annual beach volleyball tournament that will happen adjacent to the beach, adjacent to the park. So it's a 2x2 male and female tournament. This is a part of the activities. We're also having big bungee house.
Famous greasy pole.
Yeah, we're having all sorts of activities. So it's a family event. There'll be music, top-notch music. And I'll tell you something, San Pedro, you might not know it, but San Pedro have some of the best DJs in the country. We have the best DJ, best female DJ comes from San Pedro. And so she will be on stage, DJ Debbie.
DJ Debbie Spain, now talk about the space itself. Are you blocking off the main street? Is it like going to be passable by traffic? We know with that many people on the island, people drive around during the day. What's going to be the...
So part of Barra Reef Drive will be closed.
Okay.
The part that is specifically in the area where the Central Park is located, that is about 2 blocks. So those 2 blocks will be closed off from traffic.
So like it normally is at nighttime?
So
during the weekend.
During the weekend, during those 2 days it will be closed. Once the activities have kicked off. There will be, if you want to go out and eat out there will be plenty of food, typical rice and beans and so forth, barbecue and so forth. So there's drinks, food, entertainment, games, activities for the family, or you can just hang around on the beach.
Watch volleyball.
Would you encourage families who don't have hotel booking to come as well?
Well, you need a place to stay in San Pedro.
Yeah.
So I encourage.
But it starts from 10. You can go out there.
You can go out for the day.
You can do the day trip.
You can do the day trip. You can go out early in the morning, catch your first boat. I think the first boat leaves at 6 or 7. San Pedro Belize Express is the official transportation for the Easter Splash. Along with Tropicare, you can take your flight. And there is a late night flight at 7 o'clock in the night. So you can, that's the one I came in last night, and it's spectacular.
That's a great view.
Yeah, great view at night of Belize City and San Pedro. So there is the day option to go in and go on the first flight and fly on the last flight.
Yeah, so you could do a solid 12 hours out there now. I think obviously this is a great opportunity for people, especially if they're on a budget. It's an all-day activity out in a central area with great entertainment that they don't have to pay for. But let's talk about some of the night parties that are happening too, because a lot of people are going there for parties.
Yes. Briefly just touching it, we are going to have, I think, 3 hot spots. I think some of us are going to split up. There's going to be some of the island DJs with some international DJs as well at the Island Taco. Some of us are going to be at the famous Jaguars Temple nightclub, and usually what we do is we warm up at Senior Marlins. So from there we just move around, and I think we're going to go till what, 4 o'clock?
Yeah, I believe 4.
I think 4. After 4 you go out, you have your nice breakfast.
Restaurants are open at 4.
Of course, they have to be ready for all those hungry people. Now, advice to people coming to the island. We want it to be fun, but we want it to be safe. And once alcohol is involved, and there's a lot of alcohol at Easter, you know, people can get a bit unruly. What's your advice to them?
So I will say, drink or consume wisely, be responsible, ensure that your safety is first. But I also want to advise you to also ensure that your transportation is safe, that you know that you take care of these logistics before.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going by plane, because some people want to show up last minute and purchase a ticket. And this time of the year, it's advisable that you do booking in advance.
Yeah.
And pay for these things in advance. Show up on time, at least half hour before going to take your vessel or a plane.
Your flight or plane.
Yes.
Your flight or boat.
Both. Yeah. So we advise you to at least be there half an hour before, and to verify with your hotel that you have accommodation, or make proper arrangement for accommodation before getting on the island.
Yeah.
You don't want to get on the island and expect that you there will be hotels available. Next thing you know, you'll be camping out on the beach for the night, no, or party 24 hours.
Is that allowed?
Which
Can
does,
people
I think
camp
it
on
does
the beach?
happen.
People do parties right through 2 days non-stop, and people do camp out on the beach.
Okay.
It's not advisable.
It is a public area.
Yes, a public area.
Now, one more thing I wanted to touch on is, which I think a lot of people aren't always aware of until they get a ticket. There are traffic regulations on the island.
A golf cart is a vehicle.
Yes.
so you need to obey the laws.
Yeah, red zones are red zones.
Yeah.
Anywhere else.
Similar traffic laws that applies for any part of the country and the world is observed on the island. One of the things people feel like golf carts are not vehicle. They are considered vehicles in our country. So you need to treat a golf cart like a vehicle.
Yeah, don't fill it over capacity.
There's definitely not a toy. You can get hurt. You can get seriously hurt with a golf cart. So
yeah. And they can even stop you if you have too many people on your cart.
Yeah, it's 4 passengers,
Yeah, so we want to remind people of that. I think people only realize that there are traffic regulations in San Pedro when they get that ticket or get pulled over. Anything else?
Well, I want to personally invite the people of Belize to go and go to the Keys, go to San Pedro, enjoy the island, enjoy the Easter Splash event that the San Pedro Town Council is putting up for you. We want to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors at this time. An event like this is not a very cheap event. It costs money, and so we want to thank people like Grand Belize and Estate. We want to thank the Belize Tourism Board and the Honorable Manuel Heredia Jr., the Minister of Tourism, the San Pedro Town Council, the Boeing and Boeing group of companies, which includes Heineken, Bellikin, Smirnoff, and the Coca-Cola. We also want to thank the Office of the Music Ambassador, His Excellency Shine Barrow, San Pedro Belize Express, who is the official water taxi for the island, Paradise Villas and Nelly's Property Management, Spindrift Hotel, Cloisters, Gabi's Construction, La Serene Resort, and of course Tropicare for being a partnering with us at the council for this event.
Okay.
And remind people of the dates, times.
Yeah.
So it is the 15th and 16th of April, Holy Saturday and Easter Sunday. You have an appointment on Ambergris Caye. You have things to do on Ambergris Caye. Go and meet fabulous people, interact with our tourists, party with Belizean artists and our local DJs, and come and have fun, safe fun on the prime destination of the country.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in and sharing all the details. And best of luck. I think this is a great initiative to really liven up the island. I mean, people are going to be partying nonstop, but this gives them an excuse to go all day for the 2 days. So best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much for having us.
We're going to go ahead now and take a break, and when we come back, vehicle safety and Easter promotions with Caribbean Tires. That's coming up after the break.